Hello, Professor. My name is Nidia Pozo. This is Bio 240. We are doing our Lab 4 video about immunity. Let's begin to talk about the thymus. The thymus gland is a pink lobulate lymph node organ located in the thoracic cavity and neck. In adolescence, it is involved in the development of the immune system. After puberty, it decreases in size and is slowly replaced by fat. The thymus is a little known organ in the body. It does very important things. It is part of the lymphatic system along with the tonsils, adenoids, and a spleen, and also is part of the endocrine system. Function of the thymus: it produces progenitor cells which mature into the T cells, thymus-derived cells, and the body uses these cells to help destroy infected or cancerous cells. T cells created by the thymus also help other organs in the immune system to grow properly. These cells are so vital that are often donated to those in need, and it comes from the thymus. Is the primary donor of cells for the lymphatic systems as a bone marrow and also cardiovascular system. Anatomical structure and position: the thymus gland has asymmetrical flat shape with lobular structure. The lobules are with follicles, and it has medullary and cortical component. It's just below the breastbones. It is relatively large in infants and growth to puberty. In adulthood, it shrinks and it becomes replaced by fat. According to a lot of studies, the thymus can weigh only 5 grams in elderly adults. The thymus gets its name because the silhouette, it is shaped most likely like a thyme leaf, a common cooking herb, and it has 2 separate lobes divided by the central medulla and peripheral cortex. It is formed with lymphocytes and reticular cells, and it has a mesh that has lymphocytes. Diseases and conditions that can happen: the most common one, we have myasthenia gravis, purate cells or aplasia, and hypogammaglobulinemia. According NMLN, myasthenia gravis occurs when the thymus is abnormally large and produce antibodies that destroy the muscle receptor size, becoming weak and easily tired in a human body. As we said, the gland is located within the thoracic superior mediastinum, like we see in this picture, posterior to the manubrium of the sternum. However, in some individuals, it extends a little bit to the neck, which is close to the thyroid gland, and inferiorly to the anterior mediastinum. Let's talk about now pharyngeal tonsils. Technically, there are 3 sets of tonsils in the body. The pharyngeal tonsils, common known as adenoids, you can see here in this picture, the palatine, and we have the lingual tonsils, which all are lymphatic tissue based on the tongue. Adenoids are clustered lymphatic tissue in the back of the nose, in the roof of the mouth. You can not see them if you just open the mouth of somebody. They are in the largest between the 3-5 years. Functions: they're small and seemingly like they're no use, but the tonsils prevent from foreign objects to sleeping in our lungs. Think of them like a Goliath or soldiers that are in the throat. They also filtering bacteria and viruses, and in the top of that, it produces white blood cells and antibodies to protect us from any infections. Um, Now let's talk about immunity. So humans have basically um, three different kind of immunity. Um, on humans, we have three types of immunity: innate, adaptive, and passive. Innate immunity is what everyone is born with, like an innate or natural, like a general protection. For example, the skin. Our skin acts as a barrier to block germs to enter in the body, and the immune system recognizes them when certain invaders are foreign, and it can be dangerous to attack them. Adaptive immunity or active immunity is developed through our lives. We develop the immunity when we're exposed to diseases or when we are immunized against with anything with vaccines. Passive is borrowed for another source, and it lasts for a short period of time. For example, antibodies in the mother's breast milk gives a baby a temporary immunity to diseases the mother has been exposed to any other illness that's passed to the baby to protect them. Thank you, that's it for today. The review for the thymus, review from the long-salts or adenoids, and also the different types of immunity. Thank you for watching.